Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. Midday Money. It's Wednesday, the 30th, which means I'm not going to see anybody until next month after the show ends. So sad. Hit the like button. Winners and Whiners, Picks and Parlay, Sean Higgs, YouTube, all different. Free pick, live shows, premium content. We got you covered on the channels. I don't know where you're watching, but if you're watching, just hit the like button. Not that difficult to do. Twitter at Mr. Sean Higgs on the X. We are currently at 4804. I lost a follower. All right. It happens. What's going on? I mean, really? You can watch after the fact on YouTube or iHeartRadio. There you go. Midday Money's there as is look ahead lines. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't it cost you nothing to do? All right, let's get right into the picks and get on with our day. 2-1 the NBA yesterday. What is it? A 3-0 sweep with baseball and of course hockey with the donut. I'm done with hockey. I'm done with freaking hockey. Terrible. Hockey in the NBA last 2 weeks. I think I'm 3-10 or some crap. This is terrible. I can't pick it. I'm done with that. I'm not going to pretend to be. I sort of like this one. It doesn't make a difference. If they're not winning, we're not playing them. That's it. Ribby props 4-4 yesterday, plus 300. You're welcome. Ruby props have been taking care of business. 48-79 plus 775 Ruby props. Well, let's get to Major League Baseball. 49-59, down about a dime. And this is how my season has been going overall on the premium side of things as well. Little under 500. It is what it is. Again, we're returning the calendar into May. I'm not worried about it. I got some winners up for today on the sites here that I like. We'll see how we do. Free picks, and away we go. Padres run line plus 155. Twins minus 130. The Natties plus 185. Arizona minus 110. The Rangers under 8.5 today. In the NBA, 57-51. We are up money in NBA. Rockets minus the 4. Timberwolves plus the 6. I wish I would have put the Rockets out the other day at 2.5. It's gone up a little bit. So be it. There you go. No Ribby props today. I thought about a couple 2 Ribby props here in this Brave game. Hold on one second here. It's not good. Hold on. I'm back. Sorry for that. Sometimes gotta take the calls. Let's get to the chat because I gotta actually get. This is other life is coming at me. I have to take care of things here. Carolina Bam whoever that guy was, apparently a catch for Gary. Phillies, Seattle, great day. Let's see. I had Seattle run line there. Nice winner. Got lucky with the Phillies against the Natties. I don't remember how that game even ended. Good luck, Gio, my guy. Good to see you. Rodon over, never in doubt, 6.5 Ks. I mean, it was looking good. All right, I think he had a few early. What did he get on the last? Was the last guy he faced? Stop Gio. Just picks the parlays. Winners, Whiners, Sean Higgs. Do not like LaFlappy today. Here we go. The Lakers season is going to come to an end. Although I don't know if I like the points today. Will I be shocked if the Lakers win this one? No. Do they still lose 4-2? Yes. They're not winning this series. I mean, I got a kick out of it in March when people are like, we won. I saw some Momo put like Giannis is going to sign with the Lakers. Yeah, like let's go run to be with the Lakers and keep losing. That's good. That's good. JK's in house. Last guy he faced, it was RC, first major league at bat after falling behind 3-1 count. So it was the last player he faced and he got the strikeout. That is the way to go. See, this is how you know you're watching the games because you're like, oh, let me take this thing, and then all of a sudden it's a 3-1 count, and they're going to pull him, and he ends up striking the cat out. Yeesh. Talk about stressful. Terrible. Marlins on the money line today. Really? Marlins versus the Dodgers? Is that where you want to? We're going to run to back Miami, huh? They're not interested in that. I know. And here's the thing. Today's probably a good day for you, Eric, because you have the Stros. They moved out Wisniewski, and here's some blue balls, whoever this cat is pitching. You got Gonsolin making his first start. You got who else going for the first time here? Some dude Cameron for the Royals. Giolito. Blue Jays with a TBD on the hill. The Mets are bringing up a spot starter, and Brad's been out of the bullpen. The Reds in the doubleheader has got a nobody going in game 2. There's a lot of opportunity. Michael B's in the house. Started 4-0, ended 4-5. Yeah, the Clippers. And Denver. Here's the if you would have told me that Murray was healthy, how am I supposed to know this guy's going to come out and drop 40 every night? If this is the Murray you have, this Denver team is going to give the Thunder a run next round. That's for sure. The Nuggets with these guys, he's playing. You got a tough Denver team here. It's not as easy for OKC, that's for sure. I gotta put the Nuggets. I'm gonna put the Nuggets at the top of the board with him and Joker. Let's stop playing today. Cubbies buoyed over 16.5 outs against Pittsburgh. How about our little Cubos, folks? 18-12. And they've played a whole bunch of teams with winning records so far. They haven't even hit the cupcakes yet. When I get one today. Nice. I could have just laid with the Cubbies though. Too much money. I can't take a big fade like that. Tampa hockey on the puck line, says Gary today. I can't with the hockey. The hockey in the NBA the last week and a half has just crushed me. Just crushed me. I'm on the Nuggets. I'm the Nuggets. 50% from 3 for the game, and they took us twice as many threes. I mean, Murray's just – forget about the threes. Murray's just been the difference maker. I mean, we've seen when he plays how good this team is. Rockets first half, Lakers first quarter. A lot of it the Warriors and the T-Wolves are in the game. Rockets have to come out. I mean, you're down 3-1. I did post on YouTube YouTube channel. I said to take the Butler over his points today. Florida wraps it up. Lightning is a bad matchup versus the Panthers. What do you want my opinion on hockey for? I haven't won hockey. It seems like forever. What do we got? 4-2, 5-1 Tampa win, 2-0, 6-2. So down 0-2, you pull out a big win, then you drop on 4-2. So you think Florida? I mean, this is your neck of the woods. You're a Florida guy. Royals money line, Houston's game under. There we go. Royals money line. It's a juicy number. I'll give you that. You're getting a good number because I wanted to take the race. I had to raise in the under yesterday. I wanted to raise yesterday. Excuse me. I had to raise yesterday and the under. I wanted to raise yesterday, meaning with Rasmussen on the hill today, but I can't lay. I mean, 185. I can't do that. $155 with KC. Ugh. Noah Cameron make it his first. This is his first start this year. First major league start as well. $25-year-old. He's. You know what? Here's the thing, Matt, and I'm looking at his minor league numbers. 73 games. He's been a minor since 2022. All starts. All starts. Not terrible numbers. I mean, he's got 5 starts this year. He's got a 188 batting average against 3 ERA, 22 innings, 15 hits, 27 Ks. Last year in the minors, 25 starts, 128 innings, 120 hits, 149 Ks. This kid isn't too bad. I mean, the numbers aren't terrible for this guy. Numbers are not bad here. You know what? I wonder if he's wonder where he is on their prospect list. Is he a top prospect for this guy? Where is he at? Where's Kansas City? Here we go. Number 5 prospect. 7th round pick. What stands out about his command? Good command. Oh, look at this guy. I can't add him to the stage, though. What is happening? Are we both hitting add at the same time, Lenny? Why can't you come in the show?
You got to do the thing. You got to make it change the layout.
Oh, the picture, because I had a one-man picture man on here. Look at this guy.
You're one-man band. One-man band you are.
What are you doing? I thought you were going to do a live later. You just want to come in today, right now?
I just wanted to stop by and say hi. All that good stuff. Tell everybody I'm doing one more bet win repeat here today at 2 p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to talk you into stopping by there. And that's about it. I'll come by. Just wanted to say hi, goodbye, all that. My thumbnail has a picture of me that says "Gone Fishing."
I get you could tell. You want to tell the world with the watchers?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just today's my last day on picks and parlays, so I'm making my rounds, saying goodbye, thank you, hello, nice to meet you, kind of things. Just stopping by. I figured I'd give you a show some love. I mean, because.
Is the only other show
here, man? Yeah, well, it's the Sean Higgs show, man, for sure. You're one-man band for sure, but big things coming, all that good stuff down the pipe. Follow me on Twitter. That's all I'll tell people, or X, or whatever you kids call it nowadays, on the face chat and the Snapbook or whatever.
It's always Twitter.
Yeah, it's just a forever Twitter. Yeah, follow me on the Twitter, whatever. I'm just doing some stuff. I got a 30-day timeout. I'm good. That's all. But I got some other stuff in the and it's all love. it's all there's no ill will towards anybody here, or anything like that. So Mr. Higgs, one of the first ones I ever worked with in this business. So, when I say the man, the myth, the legend, there's no bullshit. I live in Vegas. People know people out here. They know this business, and they know Sean Higgs. I mentioned his name. They're like, "Oh yeah, Higgs." I'm like, "Yeah, that's my boy." Yeah, me and Sean Higgs, that's my guy.
That's it. My name and $10 to get you a slice of pizza.
That's it. That's it. No, you got to ask for that soda. You want soda, you got to pay extra for that shit. But in Vegas, $10 they'll get you far. I feel bad when I tip the valet guy $10.
I saw someone post 2 slices and a soda is like $19.99 at some pizza joint.
Oh yeah, there's a new casino opened up down end of the strip towards like Mandalay Bay down that way called the Durango. It's been open.
That's been over for
2 years. Yeah, like a minute or so. And I say new, like that's new, about a year and a half. But last March Madness, the first tip-off, me and a couple guys went down there to their sports book. And let me tell you, if you guys get a chance, I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. That place was nice, man. It was like
is that off strip Durango, right? It's off strip.
Yeah, it's just off the strip. But it's like Red Rock, but brand new. If you've ever been to Red Rock Casino.
Where is it? Is it past South Point going that way, or is it off strip?
Yeah, it's Durango and like Durango and hold on.
Man, I gotta hit the South Point. I like to go see the guys down there.
It's down that way.
Yeah. But you're good. I mean, if you're at the MGM, you're still 20 minutes away from South Point. So that's definitely an off strip. Durango is definitely gonna be an off strip hotel.
Oh, no, thanks. I don't.
Which is good if you don't want a bunch of misfits and mayhem.
Yeah, it's just off like the 215. I'm trying to think where South Point is to here. It's probably like, I'll tell you what, I Googled from Durango to I Ubered to Mandalay Bay and it was like $15. And so it wasn't that, it's not that far, What's new with you?
Nah, not much. Just came in, run out some free picks, and then get on with my life. I was going to go your show. Yours going to be at you said 2:00 Eastern.
Yep, 2:00 Eastern. We're going to roll bet win repeat one more time for the people in the cheap seats. And I got a little parlay dipped up for you. How you feel about my Pistons last night?
Good. I like the Pistons last night.
I know.
I thought this series would be
money
like
plus points.
I thought it'd be a like a 4-2 kind of series either way. I thought it would kind of be with a chance to go 7. And even the way it played out, I mean, let's be honest. Either team could have swept this series. So
I think it could have been 3-1 yesterday. Either way.
It could be exactly. It could be either way. It could have been again. Things go one way. You guys should have been up 2-0. And you lose a couple at home. The Knicks kind of stole one from you there. So it's kind of like, should the Knicks maybe be swept you, or you guys should have won the first 4 because the Knicks kind of robbed you a little bit. So it's. I thought the series is exactly what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Because whoever goes to the next round,
it's going to be a nail biter. I think I think it goes 7. And it
could be. And then in round 2, whoever advances loses 4-1. So that's it. So
yeah, 100%. 100%. If the Pistons get out of this round by the grace of God, win this in 7, I think they get swept.
Now, I don't know if you know Gas Station Sushi. You know Gas Station Sushi, right? You know this
I do.
Guy?
First of all, the sports book is like a little hole in the wall sports book. Okay, it's not like you're not going there for the sports book kind of thing. I mean, the TV setup. We sat at the George, the restaurant.
I think he's down by that area. He's a South Point guy.
South Point's if you live out here, South Point's the best local casino. Period. They give you the best local deals, the best bang for your buck. It's the best price food. It's the best price machines, payouts, blackjack odds. Oh, it's everything. That casino is geared for the locals.
I'm
a Fremont Street guy. I'm on the other side of town. I'm ghetto.
If I was, and I was telling my wife, I'm like, who knows? Maybe down the road, with stuff I could go out. If I get, different things fall into place. I was like, couple of years ago, move out there, that's where I'd be. I'd probably want to be, South Point would be the spot I'd hang out with. They just take such good care of people. And I know how they treat me there. And it's not like I come in and drop hundreds of $1,000s. Just being a regular kind of guy in there coming in, once, twice a year, how nice they are to me. If you're a local and you're all time, I can't imagine. I mean, I'd be there all the time. Like, why wouldn't you? Even the circle, like when you're a family owned, a person owned, as opposed to a corporation, it's their employees are all. It's just a whole different kind of feel in those spots, as opposed to walking into Harrah's and Caesars and those kind of joints where it's kind of like the time to make the donut guy. There's a good time to make, whereas these other places that are owned by those guys, it's just a different kind of atmosphere and feel.
South Point, though, it just gets a little played out for me. It just everybody's over there. It's just too big.
That's a haul for you too, though. I mean, that's a good half-hour drive, probably.
Yeah, it's about 20, 25, depending on traffic or what time of the day. Yeah, it's a good 30-minute drive. I'm on the other side. I'd rather go to Circa. For me, that's my South Point. I'll go to the Circa. They take care of me there. If I really want to get dingy, I'll go to the D. If I want to come dog and I'm going to right. I love that. And that little sports book they got upstairs, forget about it. That's all I need.
Listen, a huge sports book's great, but they can have a little better sports book at the D. It's just, but why would they? They want you to
remember it used to be the Fitzgeralds, though. I mean, I'm surprised there is a book. Like they have a book there because they have to. Like I think there's 3 windows.
It's not to watch. I mean, they have the bar there anyway. If you're at the book, you're gonna put a bed and sit at the bar.
Right.
I like little spots like that. Like the Harrah's in Atlantic City has a little kind of tiny little sports book, but they're comfortable seats.
Right.
There's a place to get wings and burgers right nearby. It's not like Fan Cave. Like Fan Cave AC, I love the Fan Cave. I get my Fan Cave. I mean, that's what I used to do in AC. Like every other weekend, I go down Fan Cave. But it's just that little spot. It's okay. Like I like this when I stay. I told you I stay at all different places every time I go out there.
Yeah, you're all.
The only spot I stayed at twice. I think I stayed at the D twice. Otherwise, I've stayed at all different. Riviera, Flamingo, Harrah's, the Link.
The Grand downtown is really nice too. That's over by. That's right off Fremont, like where Pizza Rock is. It's right across the
Nugget. I haven't stayed at the Nugget yet. I don't know why. I've done Four Queens.
Listen, the Nuggets. It's not meant for everybody.
I think it's nice in there. They kind of clean that joint.
It's wonderful. I think it's wonderful in there. You can go in the store and buy a $2.99 bottle of water, and that's unheard of. Where anywhere in Clark County, Nevada, it's unheard of. I mean, you can't go in a 7-Eleven and get it at that price.
I think the pool's pretty good. It's kind of family. It's family friendly. It's got the slide. I like the.
It's got the pool. It's got. We take the kids down once a year. I get a cabana. They go through the slide that goes right through the shark reef thing and the pool. And I could sit in the pool and play $5 blackjack and drink whiskey all day.
Well, then you drink a whiskey at $5 turned into $500. So that's
the whiskey's 10, the hand's 5. And whatever.
I've gone a couple times with our guy Tony George over there. We go to the Chart House for food. We get over there, get a little appies and hang out and shoot the breeze.
Yeah,
Chart House is pretty nice. I like that place.
Yep, good times. All right, man. I'm gonna bounce. I just wanted to say hi. I'll see you later. Bet win repeat.
Yeah, I'll see you in like an hour and a half, I guess.
You guys want to stop by? Stop by gas station sushi. I'll allow you to stop by too, even though you called the South Point. You're like great. You live a block away. That's why. You probably don't own a vehicle. You got to walk. That's why South Point's the greatest to you. Get yourself a bus pass, Home Slice. I'll talk to you later. Won't miss you, but I love you.
That's it. Like this, I say to Flamingo every time. 8 years in a row.
Oh, get out of here.
8 years in a row. I can't do 8 years in a row one place. And Lenny's out. Any props for over on technical fouls, Rockets, Warrior games? There's a good one. That is a good one to look into. I like the D, Flea. I've yet to stay at the Plaza. I have to stay at the Plaza, Biff's Pleasure Palace. Both games under tonight. I mean, if the home teams are winning, they're going to have to be in dogfights and have to keep a low scoring. Yes. Any plays for the Stros Tiger games? Well, I like Job. We got the pitching change in there though. I still kind of like the under in that game, Brandon. If I was looking, I'd be at the pool party every day. Here we go. This guy's at the pool, Lex. South Point, but I live a block away from Red Rock is nice. That's a nice place. The Red Rock is where they filmed. Isn't that where they filmed the Las Vegas TV show? Right. That was like Red Rock was standing in for the Montecito. Entire Knicks team, their fans, their players are all annoying. I would love to see the Pistons knock them off. A big Cade Cunningham fan. Yeah. Well, listen. The Knicks fans. They're like Laker fans and Cowboy fans and Yankee fans and Warrior fans. Durango's basically oversized Dottie's. I do not know Dottie's. I wish I saw this comment before when Lenny was here. You got to come into the other show today when he does the bet win repeat on picks and parlays. What do we got here from Lex? Ovi anytime score. That's even money. Shaking my head. Almost got excited just because I saw the plus symbol. Does not like the Durango. We brought that up. Keep it a classy head. Detroit Lenny was in the house. Detroit game 7, win it all guaranteed, Marlon. How did your Bucks look last night? Your Bucks Warriors final is done. It's out of here. Marcos, pen is out. Marcos, Detroit game 7, guaranteed win. My pen from, where is this pen from? Comfort Suites pen. Soon time to bet the dogs in baseball on weekends. What do you mean just weekends? Minnesota's going to end it tonight, Marcos. I agree. I love the win, but the book is terrible. I've never stayed at the win. Never stayed at the win. Warriors tonight to end it. Pen is out again, Marcos. Warriors end it. Mini ends it. Hitting the like button for me and Miss Danica. She'll be back. Tigers money line. Dog of the day with Job. I like Job. Lenny's one of our top guys out. All right. Is that why? Is that why they're not good? Good morning, Brandon. The Reds -1. Early action, Brady Singer. I liked the Reds yesterday. I did bet the Reds yesterday and was postponed -132, and now it's a doubleheader. Then he was to be on YouTube. No, he's out of here. Make sure you watch the Bet Win Repeat show. Lenny is last day at Picks and Parlays. Tell me what hockey you like. They play the opposite. It's the best way to win someone. Someone is struggling. Yes. Yeah. It's I don't even know. I would say I want to take Tampa Bay today, believe it or not. I'm like, oh, they're down 3-1 and take them at home. Yep, he's out of here. Lenny's in the house, Gio. All right. FanDuel's doing a LeBron over or under boost on rebounds. I would do an over rebound prop for him. No, Cameron gave him a kid pitching lessons. Man, how about that for Matt? He's a Missouri guy. Michael B likes the O's today after getting curb stomped yesterday. Carrasco and Cade Moripovich is in the house. Hopefully Mathis is in the house. The Blues to carry the momentum +160. Kansas City Royals money line and Rockets under today. Again, all right, this was the last one. Then Lenny popped in here. I like the under. KC, we talked about that matchup there. Back to the chat. I'm going to put the picks in the chat as well again. And then we'll see where I was at we got it. Here it is. Maurice. Good to see you, Maurice. How are you? Trend last year is looking like a trend again this year. Bet the over Marlins game. Most profitable bet in baseball. And you know what's crazy about that is you look at the line and be like, all right, these guys can't score. So you think, all right, probably an under, do a team total over for the other team. No, they somehow score runs. Yeah, I like it. I had the over yesterday. Got the over again today in that game. Tell him I said hi. Yes, I will tell him. He'll be doing a show in an hour. No player props today. Come to the Real D. I'm trying to put my first paper ticket straight bet at the Nino. Let's sit downtown. I'll cover your. The up in Michigan. In Michigan, they got a D up there as well. You think that's probably what's called a D, right? I thought it was a D for Derek Stevens. Maybe it's a D because he's a Michigan guy. Lakers in a must-win game don't mean a thing. Exactly. Doesn't mean you have to win. Doesn't mean you have to win, right? I mean, have to. I mean, you had to pass a test when you were a kid. Did it mean you got a 95 on it? No, you probably got a 68 and it failed. Jalen Green over 60.5 points for Michael B. Ladder to 25. Rockets are going to make a point of getting him the ball. He hasn't done much. I'm going to go back to DeGrom. He might be back. It would be huge for the Rangers if he's 80% of what he was. Could the Rockets even the series? Well, let's get a win first before we even it. They're down 3-1. They're down 3-1. I'm curious, should we bet against the Warriors every game for the remainder of the playoffs? Yes. Didn't I have the Warriors here in game 2 when they were +4? Nug is in the house. He's making those clown faces. I don't even know what they are. 2.5 flops. You'll have this by halftime. $100 on every Marlin game for the past 30 days would profit you a dime. Yeah, but what are you laying? I can't do that. I can't do that. You're laying today. The Dodgers run line's -150 today. I can't even do those. Stop you. Excited? Are you going to be on the show? Yeah, I will come into Detroit Lenny show today. Yes. Michael B says, Pat, it's a winner. The Floposaurus Rex should be in full flop mode tonight. This is the Dotties. I got to check it out. Dotties.com. Dotties. Hiring friendly people. Bartender, security, drop, slot tech, maintenance, and management. This is their home. This is the homepage for Dotties. This is what I get. There's like two chubby things on here. What is this? Questions are concerned. Here's a P.O. box for you. My goodness, Dotties. Rookie of the Year, NFL, Hampton, 13-1. I don't even know who this guy is. Line keeps moving against the Brew Crew today. Yeah, well, that kid, who's that? Smith pitching for the White Sox? He's not terrible. He's got decent numbers. Where's he at here? Where the heck are the White Sox? Boy, going blind here. Oh, here they are. There's another row of games. That's why I missed him. Yeah, he's got solid numbers. Love this guy. I appreciate it. Jeff's in the house, my guy. Louisiana. Shreveport. Legend. Tigers with Job, yes. Lakers -5. Jets money line. San Fran plus a 1.5. You're taking minus money on a plus run. Yeesh. You know I can't condone that, Nug. I can't condone that plus running a plus 1.5, and it's going to cost you money. Here we go. How about targeting some Cincinnati Atlanta players say for ribbies? I thought about some Atlanta guys today. I didn't do any Yanks. Why do I? And yesterday I had a bunch of Yankee guys who went 4-4 with them and the Orioles. The Orioles guys go 1-2. we picked up a nice $3 there. And who knows? Probably would have been better if Jays didn't leave in the first inning. That being said, I think the Rocky game would be where I would run to first with Ribby props here. That's where I'd be. I will see you there. Yes, I will be there, Brandon. Greg says, King of the RBIs, New York. Oh, so the Ribby. So today, I didn't post any today. There's so many today. And again, you want to jump into some brave Ribby props? Let's see what we got here. Let me go to. I'll tell you what I like in the Braves one, because I did a couple of these where I'm going for plus twos and stuff like that. And some places you can do like runs, ribbies combined. All right, here we go. Straight up Ribby props today in Colorado with the Braves. So I would do Michael Harris +2 is +370. Again, even the ones are plus, but they're +105, +110s. I don't want to put those out there. You know, it's like, hey, let's take a plus even money -105. Do you want to come in here and tell me to take a Dodgers -$3? Is that really? Hey, I'm going to a nutritionist today to see what he says. You're paying him $1,000 so you eat broccoli. Of course I got to eat more broccoli. You know, what are we doing here? So let's look for bigger paydays here. Michael Harris is +370 for 2. Ozuna is +330 for 2. Either one of those guys could hit a home run. I want to move down to Eli White at the bottom of the order here. Where's his runs? -110. I would do that to like having at least 2 runs, like over 1.5 if I could. So there are a lot. And days like this, again, Yanks facing a bad pitcher. Orioles are facing a bad pitcher. We got a lot of first starts of the year. You know, Giolito making first start. Do I jump into a bunch of Toronto props, even though they haven't hit all year? But they've hit Giolito long term. I'm not running away to do a bunch of games. And you're talking about game 2, Cincy St. Louis. I don't know how game 1's turning out. Is that going to be a slop fest and it's 15-2 and everybody rests in the next game and you got mixed lineups? No thanks. We knew what are we doing here? T-shirts. Yeah, I've yet to, I got to put a little shop in there to generate a little income on the shirts. What are we doing here? Get the pen out, all types of things. Best way to go 4-1's a 5-team parlay. I gotta learn how to link a shop, a T-shirt shop to the joint. You enjoy it? What are we doing here? Yeah, that is one of my catchphrases. All right. What are we doing here? We're giving out these picks, and then we're gonna have lunch and then go jump on to Troy Lenny's Bet Win Repeat live on Winners and Whiners and Picks and Parlays. Padres run line +155. Twins -130. Lopez on the hill. The Nats +185. I'm taking a shot with a big number there. I'm not a huge Sanchez cat. Arizona -110. I think you want some Ribby props. I think Arizona's going to hit this kid. Rangers under 8.5. NBA, we're in the Rockets and the Timberwolves. Not shocked. You should have had these from day one. You knew we were going to be on these guys. Brandon says, get the Rockets the series done to move on. Yeah, well, we'll see if they move on. Jinxie T-shirts. Jinxie T-shirts, I'll have put like Moneyline Markel on there. Jinxie Cat from Markel. About to grab a bottle of Woodford Single Oak Scotch. Really? At 10 in the morning? To a La Floppy shirt? Going to blind tail to Ribbies, huh? Well, I told you I like some of those two ribby props there. And you know what? These will not be counted to the record. I did say Ozuna and Harris, two ribbies, and they're both at plus $3, right? They're at two ribbies. Ozuna 330, Harris 370. So Gosselin is pitching. Let me try to get up, man. Again, this is the Dodgers. We're gonna roll out a guy who goes 5 innings, fresh off the DL. Team total over Dodgers, I think, is your best bet on the Dodgers most times. Luca. A little floppy with Luca laying on the ground. Do you know the pan? Can you give me 70 Astros first inning? You want me to put a bet in for you? What are you talking about? Got the 2 a.m. to 9 a.m. shift. Oh, my goodness. You're rolling home. You're going to have a couple drinks before. Lex, come on. Yeah, the two ribbies I like are Ozuna for 2 RBI. Ozuna, 2 RBI, plus 330. Michael Harris, 2 RBI, plus 370. Going to go heat up lunch. Heat up lunch and then come into bet, win, repeat, Brandon, and say farewell to Detroit Lenny. Going to Ozuna, 330. Why not? Guy hits a home run, you got a cash right there. Plus 330 in the first inning in your pocket. You're welcome. Going to the casino. Lex is heading to the casino already, this guy. Where you at, Lex? Where were you at for casino hopping? All righty. I'm out of here. Happy Wednesday. I will see you next month. You're a month away from me. Next month, May 1st. May 1st. Unbelievable. All right. Good luck, everybody. Bye-bye.